Breck Mayor Eric Mamula on planning for the future while remaining nimble right now. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, health and childcare are two of the biggest expenses for locals, totaling upwards of $1,400 per month per person. Governor Jared Polis heard these woes on the campaign trail, and now that he's in office, he's promising full-day kindergarten and lower healthcare rates.
In addition to helping your family budget, a lot of that money will go back into Summit County, right? It's people going out more, people skiing more.
But some of Polis's platforms have run into roadblocks. Same day they elected him, voters denied two multi-billion-dollar road packages, leaving projects like gridlock at Exit 205 in Silverthorne unfunded.
Within the general fund found, scraped together some additional funds, but nothing like what would have been done through either of those bonding mechanisms. So we're doing the most with what we have.
Polis also faces possible recall, but Colorado Sun reports his opposition needs 630,000 signatures to put recall on this year's ballot. Summit County's most dedicated recyclers are up to their elbows in trash this week, part of a waste study at the local landfill. So what have they found?
A lot of food waste, tons of food waste. Make sure you compost that food.
There's also this.
A bike seat? That was a nice score.
And this.
We found chapstick, dirty diapers, some things I can't mention.
It's all in the name of waste reduction and putting $1 million of taxpayer money every year to good use. Jen Shank with High Country Conservation Center explains.
We realize that we have tons of food waste going into our landfill right now. We may elect to spend some of that money to expand compost programs for residents and businesses in 2020.
Volunteers separate the trash into 32 categories, everything from plastic bags to compostable food, and results tell HC3 how to hit a lofty goal, 40% diversion rate by 2035, double what it is now.
Right now, we are basically throwing away 80% of our trash and only 20% is being composted or recycled.
Learn more about HC3's recycling goals at highcountryconservation.org. This week on the State of Summit, Breck Mayor Eric Mamula on the delicate balance between planning for the future and preparing for the unknown.
We are the closest major hub for both winter and summer recreation, and we need to solve some of these problems. You're not going to be able to put a gate up and say nobody's allowed.
That was Mamula, summarizing Breck's biggest asset and most daunting challenge. He's got one more year in office, and he's proud of more than $70 million in forward-thinking projects like a water plant, town-owned fiber optic network, and parking structure.
General Krystal had this quote, "You fight the war you're in, not the war you want to fight."
He admits council has been thrown some curveballs in his tenure, like the rise of short-term rentals.
It has been a great boon to the community for lodging, but it's been a detriment to the community for housing for workforce and for people that live next to troublesome rentals.
Then there are things like the Breckenridge Troll, creating tourism and headaches.
You think everything's going along at a good pace, and then something like the Troll rears its head.
Troll visits peaked at 5,000 people on July 5th, with an average of 1,600 visitors per day. Tune in again next Wednesday for a review of the Summit Foundation's Peak Health Alliance on the State of Summit on Krystal 93. A $1.2 million purchase and nicotine are on the agenda for tonight's Silverthorne Town Council meeting. At the work session happening now, Council hears the latest on a countywide proposal to change nicotine laws, changing the legal age for tobacco and vaping products to 21 years old and imposing hefty new taxes. Breck Council heard the same presentation yesterday. At the 7 p.m. regular meeting, Council votes on second reading of a bill to purchase the old Lake Dillon Fire Admin Building for $1.2 million. That building will be raised as part of the 4th Street Crossing project. Cash is already earmarked for the purchase. Local fire danger is low today, rising to moderate tomorrow with no fire restrictions. In sports, all MLB teams are off today for the All-Star break. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, it's race day for trail runners on Boreas Pass to Baker's Tank with 7K and 11K routes. All runners leave at 6 p.m., while outside Leadville, mountain bikers are gearing up for the Camp Hale Hup, part of the Vail Summer Series. Adults race at 5:45. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.